Four people are sitting around the table.
See, in this world, there's two kinds of people, my friend.
Suddenly, a bomb goes off.
Those with loaded guns.
Now take the same scene and tell the audience there is a bomb under that table.
No, you dig.
So the whole emotion of the audience is totally different.
You dig.
So this episode I picked Austin Powers because you've never seen it. And this is a movie that I've seen. And I could watch this movie time and time again. Bless you.
Thanks.
I don't think I'd ever get sick and tired of Austin Powers. Any of the Austin Powers.
That's crazy.
How come you've never seen Austin Powers?
I've seen... Because it's not my kind of movie. I think you probably think it's funny. I think it's really obnoxious. Like I've thought about watching them, and then I watched the trailer for them, and I'm like, yeah, I never want to watch that.
So
and then you made me watch it, and I was like, yeah, that was
oh god,
not as bad as Gilbert Grape.
Oh, all right,
but really freaking close.
Oh god. So you've been actively refusing and avoiding to like watch this movie.
Yes.
Oh Lord. All right. I
picked a special movie for you at the end of this episode.
I intentionally picked this movie because you didn't want to watch it, and
yeah.
But it's a good movie. It's funny. It's dumb, but it's funny.
I don't think it's a good movie.
I know. I want to compare it to Borat because it's just dumb humor, but it's got more
different.
Story.
I think it's different from Borat. I see what you're saying, but the reason I think it's different from Borat is because it's all staged. It's all like, and someone intentionally thought of that joke and put it in there. It's not like a live thing where it's like. I would say Borat's more similar to Jackass, right? Like it's
like
obnoxious, right? But at least it's real, and this is just all fake obnoxious.
It's like a parody movie. It's
yeah, I get that
satire. They're making fun of.
I would
James
compare
Bond.
it. I would compare it to Spaceballs. This is what I would compare it to.
Spaceballs, yeah, scary movie. It's one of those.
Yeah.
I want to know what movie you're picking next, but oh man,
I'll wait.
So I mean, depending on if you pick an actual bad movie, my next pick is also gonna match that.
Okay, that's fine. I honestly, I think that you will not like the next movie.
I think you're right,
but I honestly have no clue. You might like it. I don't know.
I have liked a lot of movies that you've picked.
It depends not all of how like gigabrain you are, because I've only seen this movie once, and it was a long time ago. And at the end of the movie, I was like, "What the fuck just happened?" Like I was confused.
Oh god, I don't really like those kinds of movies.
Yep. So. All right.
So, I mean, I've seen the first Austin Powers more than once. I don't even know at this point like what number of times I've seen this. I want to say it's like maybe like my 9th time watching this movie. It's just so fucking funny. Like I could just turn it on and leave it on and just have it playing in the background, and it's just I don't know. It's really lighthearted and. It's good background. I don't know. It's just so good. And I did take notes. I didn't take a lot of like thoughtful notes, but I have 29 notes. And it was kind of similar to how like in Die Hard when we watched that, like I was enjoying the movie so much that I wanted to disregard my notes and just watch the movie.
I had a similar experience, except it was because I was not enjoying the movie so much that I wanted to not take notes.
Even in
But
Borat,
I did take notes up to a point.
even in Borat, I just wanted to focus on the movie. I hated like having to stop and write shit down, and even in this movie, I just wanted to watch. Even though I've seen it more than once, way more than once, I still just wanted to watch the movie. I didn't really want to take my notes, but I did.
Okay. Well, what do you give? What do you give this movie? Your rating? What's your rating?
I can't give it a 10, even though I do like it a lot. This is difficult. I want to give it like an 8.5 because it's really, really good. But like at this point, it's old now, and like I know what's coming. I know what's gonna happen. So there's none of that like surprise. I would give it an 8.5.
Okay. I give it a 2.
Oh my fucking god. A 2?
A 2. Yeah.
It couldn't have been that bad.
I
A
thought it was
2?
What's Eating Gilbert Grape is a 1. And the reason it's not a 0 is because I thought Leonardo DiCaprio was a great actor in that movie.
A 2? I don't understand you. You've seen the James Bond movies, right? Those classic James Bond? Did you pick up on the...
I've only seen one of the classics. I've seen more of the recent ones.
Did you pick up on the jabs at James Bond throughout this entire movie?
Yeah, but I don't care about that.
Oh man, that's part of the fun. No wonder you fucking hated it. Damn it, 2. That's disappointing. That makes me sad because I love this movie and I don't like sharing a movie with you that I love and then you fucking hate it. That fucking brings me down. Damn.
Dude, now you know how I felt about The Godfather.
Okay. All right. Fair. Yeah, I hated The Godfather. Yeah, it fucking is bad. It's so bad. All right, so this movie opens, and there is a Dr. Evil, and he wants to kill Austin Powers. That's his goal. Like,
do you really think that's his goal though?
Well, it's just the classic hero and enemy, hero and villain.
But I feel like he doesn't want to kill him. I feel like it's a Batman Joker situation where
yes,
where like he just wants to try to kill him but not actually succeed.
Because something happens later, actually towards the end of the movie, where Dr. Evil totally could have killed him, but he didn't. I think he enjoys the chase. Being chased.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too.
So we're introduced to Dr. Evil. He's just classic, stereotypical, just generic villain man. And we're also introduced to Austin Powers. And he is the complete opposite.
He's getting chased down the street by women and men.
He's chased by women. He's chased by men. He's bright. He's vibrant. He's lively. He sings. He dances. He's great. He's great.
If the actor for them is Michael Myers, right?
Yeah, Mike Myers. Yeah,
Mike Myers. Okay, if they didn't give Mike Myers those horrible fake teeth as Austin, I honestly, it'd bump it up to a 3.
You think he'd look better? I mean, that's another jab at British people.
I know it's a jab at British people, but it's like, yes, I understand that, and I would say, yeah, sure, maybe it's lore accurate, right? But at the same time, it's like I have to sit there for an hour and a half and stare at this man's absolutely terrible teeth, and that's what makes
he's this sex symbol, and his teeth are like fucking disgusting. That's the joke.
Dude, I don't think there's anything good looking about Mike Meyer.
No, he's not attractive, but that's the fucking joke.
I just don't get it, man.
I think everything that most people love about this movie, you just don't love it. You're the opposite. And I'm sad, honestly. I'm fucking sad.
I don't get it. Okay. But yeah, he's getting chased in the street.
And we're also introduced to I forget what fucking year it is. It's like maybe I think the 80s.
1967.
1967. And Austin Powers' partner is Mrs. Kensington. And so we're introduced to her. She's Austin's partner. And we're also introduced to another character called Basil. And I don't know if you picked up on this. His last name is Exposition. Basil Exposition. And I think they gave him that name because every time Basil is there, he gives Austin like the next mission and like the next plot point. So I think he's creating the exposition of the movie.
I did not notice his last name, but that does make sense. He's like M from James Bond, you know.
So I haven't seen a ton of James Bond movies. I know the basics. Doesn't M fucking make the gadgets?
No, that's Q, I think.
Oh, Q.
I think.
But Basil he's the character that just dispatches him for all his missions.
Yeah, it is Q. Q is the one that makes
So
the gadgets.
Austin Powers is now on a mission to take out Dr. Evil.
Mm-hmm.
And they go. I mean, I honestly didn't really think about why they went to this place, but they go to a swingers club, and they have to go there to like learn something about Dr. Evil, or like there's a person, I don't know. Dr. Evil's somehow tied to this club. I didn't really think about it. And there's an assassin there disguised as a woman, and Austin Powers, he takes him out.
Punches him in the face.
Yeah. And like the actress is like a woman at first, but then after he punches him, it's very clearly a dude, and it's like not good, but that's the fun of it. Like it's not fucking good. And after Austin takes out this assassin, Dr. Evil is there, and he manages to escape. And there's a little shootout and stuff, and Dr. Evil escapes into a space shuttle thing that is a big boy from the fast food restaurant.
Is that a joke about something in real life?
That's
or is it just the big boy's a real character?
Yes, it's like Randy's Donuts.
Oh, where is it from?
I'm not sure where it's from, but it's
okay.
Like I'm not too familiar with Big Boy, but I know it's like a legit place.
Okay. So he escapes, but he also freezes himself.
Yeah, he puts himself into this little pod, and he freezes himself, shoots himself into space, and 30 years go by, and Austin Powers has also decided
frozen himself.
He voluntarily froze himself, just in case Dr. Evil thaws later, and luckily that actually does happen. And so we're at, I don't even know where, we're at some facility with all the frozen celebrities, and there's fucking Vanilla Ice. He's one of the frozen celebrities. And
Yes, I did notice that.
there
Yep.
was like another celebrity, but I didn't really pick up on it. So they're doing this like rebirth thing to unfreeze Austin Powers, and that whole sequence is pretty funny. Nothing to add.
No. Nope. Yeah, they unfreeze them, and then they put them on like some sort of conveyor belt, and then some people might find that scene funny, but
I did. You didn't find
No.
it funny when he was peeing,
no,
letting out the 30 years worth of pee that he built up? No, not funny. You don't like?
no, that's not how cryosleep works. But
Oh my God! It's not worth getting angry about this. So once Austin Powers is like all thawed out and stuff, he's apparently reunited with his original partner, Mrs. What the fuck is her name? Kensington, but it's not Mrs. Kensington. It's, I think they call
Miss
her
Kensington's daughter.
Kensington, and
Yeah.
it's his partner's daughter. And Austin Powers is, I mean, he's horny for like all women, but he's very horny for his new partner. I'm just
Yeah,
trying to-
that's like half the plot there.
yeah. I'm trying to catch up to my notes, trying to see where I'm at. Okay, so Dr. Evil goes back to
Oh, dude, you
what?
remember he has to go pick up his things from the thing, and
I
they just
didn't-
keep talking about the penis pump
I
for
didn't
like 5
write that
minutes.
down. Yeah, they give him his things back. There's his suit, a fluffy thing, and a penis pump, and he's denying it the whole time, and it's really funny.
Well, dude, that's critical for the story. You know, that's how they take out the dude at the very end of the movie. Freaking, they
Oh.
penis pump him to death.
I mean, he liked it. That was a good death for him. So Dr. Evil goes back to his lair, and he has these new henchmen. And there's number 2. There's
He kills Will Ferrell.
yeah, Mustafa.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the actual character's name. I just noticed that was Will Ferrell.
Did you like that? I know you like him, right?
I do. Yeah, I thought Will Ferrell. I just thought it was funny that they threw him in.
And like almost immediately just kill him.
Yeah.
So he has his new henchmen, and they come up with a plan, and he's going to hold the world ransom for $100 billion, even though he originally just wanted $1 million. But
1 million.
at this point, that's not a lot of money, so $100 billion. And Dr. Evil
But even
also,
still, like 100 billion. I guess in 97 was probably quite a bit of money. But like we have billionaires now that have more money than that.
yeah.
So, which is crazy to think about.
When I think billionaire, I just think of Jeff Bezos. That's like the only
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jeff Bezos is worth more than $100 billion.
Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk.
Jeff Bezos is worth $227 billion.
Jesus Christ. Those are like the two main people I think of when I think of.
And Elon Musk is worth $359 billion.
Oh my God. That's a
Isn't
lot.
that crazy?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
What billionaires do you think of when, like, who are the first people that come to your mind when you think billionaire?
I do think of Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk. I think of Mark Zuckerberg.
Mark Zuckerberg.
What's his face? Tim Cook from Apple,
Oh yeah.
and God, Bill Gates, Microsoft.
Bill Gates. Yeah, those are all. Oh, I didn't. This didn't originally come to my mind at first, but after you said all those names, it came to me. Warren Buffett.
Yes, Warren Buffett's a good one. Freaking the Coke drinker.
I'm a little sick. So, Dr. Evil also, before he froze himself, he had some sperm put aside just in case he like died or whatever, he could have a son. And his henchman made a son for him anyway. So he's got this son, and their relationship's terrible because this kid is like, you've abandoned me my whole life, and now you want to have a relationship.
Yeah.
Oh,
His son's kind of like a psychopath, too.
I mean, he's the literal spawn of a fucking evil villain, and this evil villain is very clearly not right in his head. Like, I'd say he's normal. He's just fucking like stupid. So, I'm not surprised that this kid has some issues.
Yeah.
So then Austin Powers goes to Las Vegas.
Yep, he flies on his jumbo jet.
Yeah, and he tries to have sex with Miss Kensington, and he fails. He does not. Then they get to Vegas, and he finds two of Dr. Evil's henchmen, but he doesn't know who they are, like, at first. And he meets with number 2 at a, I think it's blackjack, right?
Yeah.
At a
Yes.
blackjack table. I don't know, because I know the tables. There's poker tables.
It's blackjack.
I don't know if it was called 21. It's the fucking game where you just do addition.
Yeah, it's blackjack.
Blackjack? Okay. So he meets fucking number 2 at the blackjack table. Then he follows him into the bathroom. And, right? He does follow him, right? But he's not in there.
No, I don't think he was in there. Or maybe he was in a different stall or something, and then...
No. I don't know.
No. Number 2 must go somewhere else. But he does end up going to the bathroom for some reason.
So Austin Powers goes to the bathroom, and he's using the toilet, and the other henchman, the fucking Lucky Charms guy, he comes out of the wall and just tries to strangle him and kill him, but the opposite happens, and Austin Powers kills him and dumps his body into the toilet.
Drowns him in the toilet. And the whole time, there's this dude in the next stall, like, thinking that Austin Powers is taking the most massive shit in the world. And they're having like a weird conversation. No, they're having like a terrible conversation back and forth.
Dude, if somebody was talking to me like that through the stall, I'd call security. I would not be. No, don't fucking talk to me while I'm shitting. The fuck? And even though you're being supportive, no, don't do that. No, I'm good. So he kills fucking Lucky Charms.
Mm-hmm.
Then
he goes out to dinner with Miss Kensington on like the
That's
weird bus limo thing with the piano driver.
Yeah, they go out for a night in the town, and he's like kind of taking her on a date because she's starting to get along with him a little bit more. So they go out, and then Basil, he tells Austin Powers that if he goes to a lot of Fachina's penthouse, he can get some more information on Dr. Evil.
Mm-hmm.
So he goes there, and they fuck in the hot tub. He gets more information, and
But she also finds out who he is because he has like a business card for some reason.
yeah. But that also I don't think that went anywhere. Like, she saw who he was, but then, like, she didn't do anything with it, right?
Yeah, I guess they kind of already knew who Austin Powers was. It's not like he was super secret or anything, so.
Yeah. So Dr. Evil is now, he knows that, like, Austin Powers is, like, right behind him, and he deploys these fembots, these female robots that have titty guns, and they shoot bullets out of their titties, and these are meant to slow down Austin Powers, because Austin Powers has a weakness for women. So what's better than robot women, you know?
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't, like... I don't know why the robots just didn't kill Austin Powers when he found him later in the movie.
Yeah, if these things are robots and they have guns, 2 guns, why couldn't they just, like, target onto his face and shoot, like, a single bullet into his face? Like, bam.
Yeah, I don't
kill,
know.
Dead.
It wouldn't progress the story, I guess. So.
You know, when you think of this movie the way that you're thinking about this movie, it doesn't make a lot of sense. So you're not supposed to watch this movie and, like, actually think about this.
You're not supposed to have a brain when you watch this movie.
You're supposed to get
You're supposed
lost in
to
the fantasy.
take it off, take the brain out, then watch the movie, and then you can put the brain back in.
Yeah. It's good. I know you liked it. I'm just going to lie to myself and say that I know you liked it.
That's the easiest way.
So Miss Kensington finds out that Austin had sex with a lot of vagina.
Also, denial's the first stage of grief. Just so you know.
What does that have to do with this?
You said that you're just going to pretend that I like the movie.
You think I'm fucking grieving?
Only get angry? Because anger's the second stage.
I'm disappointed, okay?
Okay.
Anyway, oh no.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Quick.
Okay. All right. Fuck. All right. So his partner, fucking Miss Kensington, gets mad at him because he had sex with a lot of vagina. But it's weird because, like, this, for the majority of the movie, she's not interested in him and doesn't want to date him, doesn't want to fuck him.
Yeah.
And now, like, he fucked another chick and she gets all pissed and, like, serious. It's weird. Dude, talking is making me cough a lot more.
And then they go and to Dr. Evil's lair, him and Miss Kensington, and they're oh no, it's not a lair. It's like a corporate headquarters. So they sneak into the corporate headquarters, and then they get caught.
Yeah.
And after they get caught, they get, like, knocked out, and they get taken to like a meeting table with Dr. Evil, and everyone in Dr. Evil's team, including his son, is sitting there, and Dr. Evil is explaining the plan, right? And he's doing it, like, to make fun of how evil people explain the plan in James Bond movies.
Yep.
And then his son's like, "Why don't you just kill him?" And he's like, "I don't think you understand, son." And
do you remember what his plan was?
yeah, they're gonna drop him into the pool with laser sharks, but they didn't have laser sharks, so it was just laser fish.
No,
or just really angry fish. I don't know.
His overall, like, evil plan. Not just to deal with Austin.
He was gonna drop a nuke or have a nuke attached to a giant drill and then
into the
blow it up
Earth's
in the
core.
center of the Earth so that all the volcanoes erupt. Yeah.
Yeah.
That also wouldn't work. It wouldn't work like that, but yeah, they could try. It would just explode a lot sooner than anywhere near the core.
I'm fucking dying of it.
Pull it together. You got 7 minutes.
So, yeah, fucking Dr. Evil wanted sharks with lasers attached to their heads, and they just don't have the budget for that or something. So they had like
They
little
just got angry fish.
Yeah.
They got angry, and the angry fish were doing business. They bit someone's head off. So.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And as Dr. Evil is like sending away Austin Powers, his son is like, you can just kill him. I feel like when he was saying all this, he was the voice of reason. And I think you were probably thinking the same thing, because he was like, just kill him. Like, I have a gun. We could just kill him.
Yeah.
And Dr. Evil was like, you don't get it, do you? And I feel like that's how I'm talking to you right now. You just don't fucking get it.
No.
So Austin Powers escapes very easily. He escapes very easily from the trap, just like Dr. Evil, was thinking. Austin Powers gets stopped by the fembots, but he destroys them with his...
Okay. Did you say they escaped first?
Yeah, he escaped.
Okay. They escaped, and he sends Miss Kensington away
Oh, yeah, that's right.
to get
go
back
get
up.
help, yeah.
And then he goes to look for Dr. Evil, and then he gets distracted by the fembots. But also there's that scene where like he's stuck in the hallway with the this is the stupid car or whatever.
That is vital to the story.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah.
So
So go to the fembot scene or whatever.
These fembots try to stop him, and he actually stops the fembots with his sexual
Energy.
flair. Yeah,
Yeah.
and they
Which is
just blow
crazy. They explode. Yeah, they shake very vigorously. And they explode. And then right after they explode,
up his mojo.
yeah, his mojo. After they explode, that's when Miss Kensington comes back with backup. And then they run out and start shooting up the whole warehouse with like the nuke in it and whatever.
And Austin Powers gets to Dr. Evil, but he fucking slips away again into the same fucking little pod.
Yep.
He fucking blows himself up into space. And they just kind of
Then-
go their separate ways.
Yeah. So Dr. Evil's gone. He's safe now. Then they have to escape the facility before it blows up. So they do that. They escape with all the backup and stuff. And then it like jumps forward in time, and I think it's their honeymoon. They get married.
Yeah, they got married.
Yeah, Miss Kensington and Austin Powers get married, and it's their honeymoon. And it's just like really bad sex jokes the whole time. It's
funny. Dude, my throat is fucked right now.
And the last scene is like while they're receiving their next mission from Basil, one of the last henchmen shows up. The one that's supposed to make fun of the henchman from Goldfinger, the one with the throwing hat. But instead he throws a shoe. And he throws a shoe at Austin Powers, and Austin Powers is just like, ow, that hurts. And then Austin Powers proceeds to penis pump him to death. And that's the end of the movie.
Best scene in the entire movie, honestly.
Yeah. Christian just kept rewinding that scene over and over.
I mean, if you saw his face, he enjoyed his death a lot.
Okay.
I mean that's it. That's the end of the movie.
That is, I don't really have anything to say about this movie besides I just didn't enjoy it. It's not my kind of movie.
Should I torture you with the next 2 Austin Powers?
I own them, so you can, but I'll keep finding worse movies.
I want to know what your pick is for the next episode.
Well, I can't tell you. Oh, do I say it now? Do we normally say it now?
I mean, you
we normally keep it a surprise. So I'm gonna keep it a surprise, but I'll tell you after we're done recording.
Okay.
Because I already know what it is.
Oh God. If I don't like this movie, my next pick is gonna be the next Austin Powers.
Okay.
If you're gonna torture me, I'm gonna torture you back.
That's fine.
I picked this movie in the hopes that you would enjoy it. I didn't pick this movie to intentionally cause you.
I think if we look back at the last episode, there's going to be some statements in there that contradict this.
What do you mean? You said you didn't watch it before, and I just.
Good Lord. You got to not cough in the mic. It's loud.
Huh?
Coughing in the mic is loud. Stop coughing in the mic.
Oh my God. Dude, all this talking is just making my throat fucking worse. What the fuck was I saying? I seriously thought that you were going to enjoy this movie. Because I was thinking you liked Borat. Okay, that's just dumb humor. You might like this. So I'm a little bummed that you didn't.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. Maybe the second Austin Powers is just actually way better or something. I don't know.
It's so they all kind of blend in together. There's 3 of them, and at the end of this movie, at the end of the first one, when he marries or they're at their honeymoon, I actually confused this ending with another ending because I thought like, oh, that's what happens, and I confused it. So
we gotta wrap it up.
Yeah, well, that's it. That's it for this episode. Thanks for watching and listening, and we'll see you next time. Bye.